Welcome to Emma's Top 10 and thanks for watching. In this video, we are excited to present to you the top 10 richest countries in Africa in 2019. Africa is the second largest and most populous continent in the world after Asia. Trade, agriculture, human resources and industries are the major components of the African economy. As of 2019, Africa is home to about 1.1 billion people scattered amongst its 54 countries. A lot of African countries have witnessed an increase in their gross domestic products in recent years, but the wealth of a nation is not determined by its gross domestic products alone. There are so many different factors that determine how rich or poor a country is, especially its per capita income. The per capita income of a country is gotten by dividing the GDP of that country by the number of citizens in the country. Countries with high per capita income are considered the richest countries in the world. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Here are the top 10 richest countries in Africa in 2019. Number 10. Libya. Libya is a country located in the northern part of Africa with a population of about 7.2 million people. Libya's economy is mostly dependent on oil and gas. Despite the fact that the country has been politically unstable in recent years, Libya is still one of the richest countries in Africa with an average per capita GDP of about $12,100. Number 9. Tunisia. Tunisia is a country located in the northern part of Africa. Much of the country's economy has long time been dependent on oil, tourism and automobile parts. The 1970s saw a period of unstructured growth for the country's economy. Today, Tunisia is one of the richest countries in Africa with an average per capita GDP of $12,300. Number 8. Egypt. Egypt is a transcontinental country with territories stretching from Africa's northeast corner to Asia's southwest corner across the Sinai Peninsula. Egypt shares its borders with Israel, the Red Sea, Sudan and Libya. Cairo is the capital of the country. Egypt is the 8th richest country in Africa with an average per capita GDP of $14,000. The economy of Egypt depends on agriculture, tourism, natural gas, and revenue from the Suez Canal. A large number of Egyptians work abroad and they contribute to the wealth of their nation. Despite the abundance of natural resources and nearness to the sea, overpopulation, desertification, and the decreasing water levels of the Nile are a major factor threatening the Egyptian economy. Number 7. South Africa. South Africa is bordered by Namibia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Swaziland, Lesotho, and Mozambique. The country has a mixed type of economy and has a relatively high GDP compared to other African countries. South Africa is the 7th richest country in Africa with an average per capita GDP of $14,100. South Africa is enlisted among the top 10 countries in the world for income inequality. The economic disparity among South African population is primarily as a result of the apartheid regime in the country, which ended in 1994. Gradual improvements in the country's economy have occurred since then. Tourism is one of the biggest revenue-generating industries in South Africa. Germany, US, Japan and China are the biggest trade partners of South Africa outside Africa. Number 6. Algeria. Algeria, the largest country in Africa by land area, is located in the northern part of the continent. It is the 6th richest country in Africa with an average per capita GDP of $16,000. The country has a population of over 40 million people. Like many countries on the list, it is considered by the World Bank as an upper-middle country. Traditionally, the state has played a large role in the economy of Algeria. However, in recent years, the economy has diversified. To date, unemployment rate in Algeria remains very high, especially amongst youth. The country's economy relies greatly on hydrocarbons such as petroleum and natural gas. Number 5. Gabon. Gabon is located in the central part of Africa and is bordered by Equatorial Guinea, Cameroon, and the Republic of Congo. Libreville is the capital and the biggest city of the country. Gabon is the 5th richest country in Africa with an average per capita GDP of $18,266. The economy of Gabon centers around oil. However, in recent decades, oil production in Gabon has been on a decline, with some experts predicting it might soon run out. A low population of about 1.5 million people and high amounts of oil revenue explains Gabon's position on the list of the top 10 richest countries in Africa. However, many of its residents continue to live in poverty. Number 4. Botswana. Botswana is a country located in the southern part of Africa. The country is reputable for its stable democracy. Botswana has a population of about 2.1 million people and a land area of about 224,000 square miles. The economy of Botswana has been on a constant rise, and the country is considered to be a middle-income country. Botswana is also home to a highly sophisticated banking system and low level of foreign debt. Metals and gemstones are important to the economy of Botswana and includes resources such as uranium, diamonds, copper, and to a lesser extent, gold. Number 3. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is a country located in Central Africa with a population of about 1.2 million people. It is partly this low population that helps the GDP of the country to remain relatively high. Equatorial Guinea is the 3rd richest country in Africa with a reported per capita GDP of $21,442. Although this number may appear to be high, on the UN's Human Development Index, Equatorial Guinea ranks 136th in the world. This is mostly due to the extreme income inequality that is found within the country. Although the country's GDP is very high, it has been noted that many residents of Equatorial Guinea lack basic amenities such as access to clean water. Number 2. Mauritius. Mauritius is an island country located in the Indian Ocean, off the southeast coast of the African continent. It has been independent since 1968 and has a population of about 1.3 million people. Mauritius is the 2nd richest country in Africa, with a reported per capita GDP of $25,129. The economy of Mauritius is greatly centered around tourism. Although agriculture used to play an important role in the country's economy, that's no longer the case. The World Bank refers to Mauritius as an upper middle income economy. Mauritius has been applauded for its free economy. Tourists are drawn to Mauritius for its pleasant climate, beautiful beaches, and warm ocean water. Number 1. Seychelles. Seychelles is an archipelago made up of 115 volcanic islands in the Indian Ocean. With a population of about 92,000 people, Seychelles is the least populated country in Africa. It ranks as the richest country in Africa with a reported per capita GDP of $30,486. Seychelles is characterized as a highly developed country. However, income inequality is also rampant. The country's economy is largely based on tourism by an overwhelming margin. Fishing and the processing of other natural resources such as coconut also play a major role in the contribution of the country's GDP. Before tourists began to visit the country, plantations used to drive the economy of Seychelles. In recent decades, the government has tried to come up with initiatives on how to reduce their dependence on tourism. Although it has been suspected that Seychelles may harbor offshore oil reserves, up to this date, none have been found. There you have it. Those are the top 10 richest countries in Africa in 2019. If you want us to cover any particular top 10 topic, leave a comment below and do not forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends.